Where the fuck are you? Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always just called it the castle. Now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Maybe. Those walls could definitely use some work.
I'll admit, it's seen better days, but the Minutemen have never been afraid of hard work. Our primary objective is to clear the courtyard. That's where we should see the most opposition. The wall on this side is the most exposed, but if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
Set up a firing line, and I'll draw them out.
Sounds good. We'll hold back and wait for them to come to us. Just don't get yourself trapped in there. All right, people. You heard the General. Let's move out. Try not to draw their attention until we're in position.
Perfect. Hi.
Wow, we really did it. I've been watching the Minutemen fall to pieces for so long, this is really something. Now we've got to pay off on what we've started. Bring the whole Commonwealth together and make it last this time. So, you know, back. I'll let you know if I hear of any stuff. In the meantime,
Yeah, it was a good find. More space is always useful. Now that it's secure, we can get facilities in to start cleaning it up.
I'll see who's available, if the area turns out to be useful.
All right. You sure this is where you want to build the outpost? We wouldn't be able to use it as a settlement once we're done.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Then let's do this.
I'll start organizing all the departments, get them ready to start coordinating on this.
And I can begin moving ASAMs and supplies to the building site. But don't worry, We'll wait for your go-ahead before starting construction.
Good thinking. The chief should survey the area at least once. But I'm not sure I'm comfortable with you being out there by yourself.
I'll keep an eye on the kid. I'll need to advise on the construction anyway. Might as well do it in person.
All right then. The chief, Lupe, and Aiden will head to the site. Everyone else will get everything ready here. Let's get this outpost built, and give those gunners what they've got coming.
We'll be much better able to defend ourselves. It's a good position.
Yeah, you picked a good spot for sure.
I just hope we can get everything built before the gunners make a move.
While I appreciate all this youthful exuberance, it seems you've gotten ahead of yourselves. Are you sure you're not forgetting something?
What are you talking about?
We currently lack the schematics to build functional artillery. However, I believe the science department can develop something that will suffice. I'll set my people to task immediately.
Okay, let's get to work. Hi.
Okie dokie. Looks like everything's ready. Just need your go-ahead and we can begin.
Of course. Go ahead.
All right. It's building time. First things first. Would you rather direct the construction personally? Or leave it to me and the work team instead?
You should be the one to do it.
No problem, Chief. We'll take care of everything. First, we'll build some artillery. That will help deal with any gunner ships that get too close. And next would be the radio tower. That will let us coordinate with the HQ and keep an eye on the sea. Also, we'll make sure to build plenty of walls, turrets, and lots of martial plots, too. And then we're done. I'll start getting the work crews on task, and Aiden can help with the fortifications.
How long will it take?
I can't really give an exact time frame, but using the ASAMs, this shouldn't take too long. Feel free to supervise. Okay, let's get to work, everyone.
What next?
I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Excuse me.
That's it. We're done. What do you think? Did we make a good outpost?
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
You're exaggerating. But if what you said is even half true, we must have done a good job.
Considering how fast we built it, I don't think we could ask for better. It'll serve our needs.
Okay then. Let me just establish a connection with the HQ. Then this outpost is officially operational. This will just take a few moments.
Hey.
Sounds like we're already in contact. You work fast, kid.
That's nothing to do with me. Or the radio tower. I'm still setting everything up.
Huh. Maybe it's Jake, checking in by radio?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Listen. No. Time. Watch. Inbound. Action.
I don't think that's Jacob.
Must. Forwarding. Interception.
Wait, what did he just say?
Radio. Interception. Stand and fight.
Fleet Lead, this is Spearhead Command. Captain Lamont requests status update on fleet position. Over.
Command, this is Admiral Hewlett. Carrier Drake suffered engine problems and has fallen back. Rest of fleet in position and holding. Over.
Good to hear. AGs 2 to 12 are poised and ready at Weymouth Ruins. Secondary land incursion will begin once your fleet is beached and troops unloaded. Please confirm landing locales. Over.
4 troop ships each to Phillips, Nahan, Revere, Nordhagen, and Wollaston Beach. 2 additional to South Boston Port if tide permits. Over.
Understood and confirmed. Stand by for go-ahead. Captain Lamont will contact shortly. Then begin Commonwealth assault. Over and out.
More intercepted gunner comms. How'd you do that?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Either way, just got some valuable intel. Sounds like those gunner ships are right at our doorstep.
Hey, guys. I've finished establishing the link to the HQ.
Jake, this is Aiden. We just received some intel.
Yeah, I know. We heard it too. That message was being piped to the comm array. Just don't ask me why or how or who it was from.
Time's wasting.
Right, sorry. We can worry about strange messages later. Actually, now that I think about it, thanks to overhearing those gunner comms, we can now probably pinpoint the exact location of the gunner fleet. Knowing the exact location, artillery should be able to take out every ship with just one volley. Nice and clean. Everyone killed in one strike.
Great. Give the signal to open fire.
Roger that, darling. Feeding telemetry data into the comm right now. And... that's it! We got the coordinates of the gunner fleet. We are good to fire!
Syncing with the comm array. Okay, we got it!
Fire!
Excuse me.
Okie dokie.
What does the radio tower say? Did we get them all?
They're heading to the HQ.
Shit! Mansfield! Get security on the roof now! Mr. Batman, go!
No. Maybe there was another gunner ship?
What are you waiting for? Find it and blast it out of the water!
I'll try. Just give me a few minutes.
Sir, we clipped one of the vertibirds. It took damage and was forced to land. Gunner troops are inbound.
Damn it. Lupe, keep working. The chief and I will deal with the gunners.
down. All right, here we go. We'll kill you if we have to. Just...
That was the last one. Good job. Let's check in with Lupe.
Hey.
I've almost found the last gunner ship. But it's far away. I think it's a carrier. The radio tower is still scanning.
Hello? Is anyone there? We need help.
Mansfield, it's Aiden. Where's Jake?
He's on the roof with the others. They've shot down some gunner fighter planes, but there's a vertibird circling and we can't take it down.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, I've not even told you the worst part yet. Jake thinks that the vertibird is carrying a nuke.
What? A nuke?
Jake suspects that once we run out of ammo, the vertibird will make a pass and drop it right on top of us.
Damn bastard gunners! They can't take the HQ back, so they're gonna blast it instead!
I need it on the roof. Whatever you do, please hurry. We can't hold out much longer.
Damn it! We need to get back and stop that vertibird!
No argument from me. Let's go.
Hey, why don't we take the gunner vertibird that landed nearby? I can probably get it airborne again. Then we could fly it back. Maybe use its minigun against the one trying to drop the nuke?
That's good thinking, kid. Come on, let's go.
Oh, but wait. What about the carrier ship? It might send more aircraft. Someone needs to stay and fire the artillery once the radio tower gets aloft.
Fine. You stay, the chief and I will...
No. Neither of you know how to fly a vertibird. Aiden, you stay here, and I'll fly our chief to the HQ.
Okay. I'll take care of things here. Get moving.
We can't waste time. We need to get into the vertibird.
You sure you know what you're doing here?
Bigger. Huh. Yellow blinky light? I think we can ignore that. Okay, hold on tight. Here we go. I think we're good. Leveling off. We're not too far from the HQ. This shouldn't take long. You might want to test that minigun. Make sure it works. Getting close. I can see the HQ.
Darling? Is that you up there?
It's us, Jacob. We're here to stop that vertibird.
Oh, thank goodness. We're running out of stuff to shoot at that damn thing. You two need to be careful. I think that vertibird's got a
nuke, we know. But it's not as if we have many options. Okay, I see the enemy vertibird. Get ready on that minigun. Damn, it's out of range. Hold on. I think this thing has missiles. Let me know if you want me to fire them. We're in range. Fire up the minigun.
can't keep that bird away for much longer.
Away. Nailed it.
We're out of ammo. You gotta take that thing down now.
Away. Ha, nailed it.
We're going down!
Lupe? Darling! Darling!
We shouldn't be wasting medical supplies. They're the enemy.
Irrelevant. These men are under my could. But trauma was severe. Only time will tell.
Damn.
What? Huh? I was just... Oh, darling, you're awake. Thank God. When your vertibird went down, we feared the worst. You got banged up pretty bad in the crash. You've been out of commission for 3 whole weeks. How you feeling?
Just give me a minute.
Are you alright? Having trouble thinking? That might have something to do with your head injury. Try not to move around too much. It should help. Now, if you feel enough for it, I believe I owe you a delayed thank you. Thanks to you and Lupe's vertibird heroics, the HQ was spared nuclear annihilation. Well, mostly. There was a bit of radiation to deal with. But the gunners didn't have time to properly arm the bomb, so the fallout was minimal. Good job, Chief. We all owe you our lives. Oh, and before you ask, don't worry. Lupe's fine. No idea what that girl's made of, but she managed to come out of the wreck with barely a scratch.
I'm glad I got here in time.
You're not the only one. Now, I know you've only just woken up, and I don't want to overwhelm you, but... Well, since your accident, things have... changed out there. The Commonwealth is a mess, and you need to know what's been going on. I'll go gather the rest of the staff, let them know you're awake. So when you're ready, make your way to the meeting room and we can fill you in. And again, it's good to have you back. Things just weren't the same without you.
Let's get to work.
Don't forget to grab your stuff. It's in the locker near your bed. See you in the meeting room.
So tired. Hope I don't have to go out into the field again. Glad to see you're up, Chief.
Jake barely left your side.
See? Here's the chief now.
Ah, Jake told us you were up. I'm glad to see it for myself. How are you feeling? Any pain? Dizziness? Nausea? Sensitivity to light, perhaps?
I'm not sure.
Well, you've been through a lot. It may take you a few days to make sense of it all. Your head trauma was severe. You still have quite the recovery ahead of you. That said, considering you are walking and talking, and I've yet to see any drool, I'm willing to clear you for light duties.
Well, I hope your noggin's not too scrambled, because we got a lot of info to throw at you. The Commonwealth. Well, it's not in the best shape right now.
How bad's the situation out there?
Not as bad as it would have been if you hadn't pulled off that stunt with the vertibird.
Shortly after you went down, I took out that last gunner ship. It was a carrier. It was where all those fighters and vertibirds were coming from.
Since then, no more gunners have tried coming in by sea. The outpost worked just as we hoped. It's a good thing we built it when we did.
After our little bomb scare, we took it as a sign we needed some better defenses at the HQ. So if you were to go onto the roof, you'd now find 3 big honking laser cannons. I call them the Bird Busters. Should stop anything nasty from flying too close again.
Was there anything else?
Well, we don't have that vertibird you were flying no more.
Technically, that's not completely true. There are still parts of it outside.
I stand corrected.
Since we now have a hangar, we did think about trying to rebuild it. But we'd need too many parts. Also, since the crash, we've all been kinda busy.
What happened after that?
Well, luck didn't last long. You may have stopped the gunners from overrunning the Commonwealth and thwarted their bombing of the HQ, but...
But the gunners still had incoming ground troops. Not 2 days later, soldiers marched in south of Murkwater, traveling along those old railway lines.
It all happened so fast. We deployed security personnel to confront them, but the gunners had so many soldiers. We didn't stand a chance. Our only option was to retreat, secure the HQ, the areas around it, and try to create a blockade to slow down this ground invasion.
It worked. For a time, we held the line. But the gunners had established a foothold and had a lot of reinforcements inbound. Since then, we've had multiple skirmishes. Some won, most lost. With every defeat, the gunners have punched holes in our blockade, pushing forward.
Every day the gunners capture more ground. Not as fast as they would have, invading by sea, but still. Settlements are falling, people are getting hurt.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, darling. The gunners are back. And they've pretty much declared war on the entire Commonwealth. A war that, right now, the Commonwealth is in no position to win.
What about the other groups out there?
The other big powers in the Commonwealth know what's going on, but they're too busy fighting amongst themselves to pay the situation much attention. Either they think we've got everything in hand, or they're seriously underestimating the threat the gunners pose. Either way, they're dead wrong.
Although, you'll be happy to hear, even with their general in a coma, the Minutemen have been doing what they can.
What are these reinforcements supposed to do?
Bolster gunner forces. They've been recruiting heavily. We've seen markings from several known merc groups, and some we don't recognize.
And it ain't just mercs. Gunners also have themselves attack dogs, robots, captive ferals, even super mutants.
Super mutants?
Yeah, gunner squads with mutant escorts. No idea how they keep them under control, though.
A war, really? Is it that bad?
There's been no formal declaration, but yeah, we're at war. And the gunners, they're wiping the floor with us. They've got greater numbers, better equipment, and a very effective new leader called Captain Lamont.
This new captain is different. Areas the gunners capture are being ransacked, then occupied, abandoned, or razed to the ground. Captured civilians executed on the spot, or simply made to leave.
It seems gunner control and dominance is no longer their goal. What this woman hopes to get out of this war remains a mystery.
What woman?
Captain Lamont. Besides what Lupe knows and what we've gleaned from a few overheard radio conversations, we don't really know much about her.
When I was still conscripted, I saw her a few times at the plaza. She was only a lieutenant back then. But still, all the other gunners seemed scared of her. And I guess I was too. It was strange. She wasn't big like Berman or angry like Wes. But there was something dangerous about her. I know that Captain Algernon knew her, but we've already tried contacting him. He never responded.
What do we do now?
We fight back, and we win. Stupid answer, I know, but your question was kinda stupid too.
Teresa's right. Our only way out of this is to fight.
I'm curious, Jake, just what is it you think we've been doing up until now?
We've been fighting with everything we have. It just hasn't been enough. Despite everything we put together, we're no match for an invading army. Hell, even with the support of some of your friends, we're still struggling.
I hate to say it, but Jake's right. Sure, we have security personnel, but they're not soldiers. They can't handle this. They can't win a war.
There must be something we can do.
If soldiers are what we need, why don't we just start training our own? Form a military. I'm sure there's something Aiden could do, given his background.
That's a good suggestion. But with things the way they are, Aiden's already got his hands full.
Kid's right. I've got more than enough on my plate. Can't split my focus. And training an entire military, that's no simple task.
So we're doomed.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we just recruit some other specialists to build and lead our military? Problem solved.
Yes. Yes. That could work. Besides ourselves and our allies, we do know there are other groups fighting back against the gunners. Perhaps we could approach the leader of one of these groups? Ask if they'd consider joining us.
Now you're talking. And I got just a person in mind. His name's Salvador. An old acquaintance of mine. He's ex-military, knows how to fight, knows how to train soldiers. He'd be perfect for the job.
Wait, I know that name. Captain Algernon was trying to find Salvador? He wanted his help to stop Wes. He spoke very highly of him.
Fine. Just point me in the right direction.
Yeah, about that. Salvador would be great for the job. I just don't know where he is right now. We haven't exactly kept in regular contact.
I'm all for us bringing on this Salvador guy. But first, it sounds like we need some information on his whereabouts.
Oh, Mr. Theron. I mean, when Captain Algernon was looking for Salvador, he mentioned sending some of his men to Mr. Ron's to buy information. I don't know if he found anything, but if he did, I bet Mr. Ron would be happy to share it with us.
That's a good idea, Lupe. Darling, do you feel up to paying the Ron a visit? See if he's got any info on this Salvador? The trip might do you some good, let you get some fresh air, stretch your legs a little.
I could use some fresh air.
I'll go too. No offense, Chief, but I think it's best someone keeps an eye on you, at least for the time being.
All right, just be careful. The roads aren't exactly safe right now.
Keep your wits about you. Despite our best efforts, gunner squads are still slipping past our blockades.
Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Attention logistics team. Report to the lower bound.
good defensive position, and a lot of trade passes through.
Needed.